Well, you know that where we are now is Mordor, right? The Southlands.
Wait, you talking about Florida?
No, I mean in the show.
Oh, the elves. Well, yeah, that's why the elves are an occupying army for 79 years.
Yeah.
Is because, Mordor, they didn't want the people going, I've picked up on that much. So I can see why the humans hated them and called them knife ears and stuff.
I didn't know about that at all until this very moment, so I will give a disinterested grunt.
You didn't pick up on the subtext of that happening?
That the Southlands were Mordor?
That does kind of make story sense to you now.
Oh, yeah, sure.
The trench they're digging, the wasted area around it of all the burned down, chopped up trees, and like just the industrial level denuding of the forest in this like mile-long swath, going back hectares or miles and miles and miles back to where the orcs originated from. And these stalwart guardians and protectors of the realm who are like, they have the watchtowers and they've been guarding this place for 70. How the fuck did they not notice the goddamn big fucking trench?
They would have noticed this a few years ago, but they've gotten really slack lately. It's been 79 years, apparently.
So like the first 65 years, they were pretty on the ball, but then...
They were on point, but nothing's happened for decades, so they're just hanging out now.
You know what it is? They all started humping white moms.
Hey, where are the white women at?
They're all too busy getting sweet fades down at the barber shop.
So, I mean, little discord and little weird, doesn't make sense, but they were like, let's write this into the script anyway. And one guy's like, but why this? Oh, shut up, George. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about, George. There's some guy there that's like, oh, actually, they fired that guy. That was the Tolkien expert that they fired.
Get out. It just happens.
He investigates the pit, goes underground, and is captured by the orcs. And then, like, within a day, all the elves are captured and chained up? Like, that happened? Was that like a big orc push? Was that a...
We don't know, because we don't know how long ago the Bronwyn's village was taken, and it's a day's travel, so we don't know how long it took them to dig the tunnel, and we don't know in relation where that elf tower is to the human settlements.
I mean, just the fact that you know that there's a day's worth of travel means you're watching that show a lot more intently than I am, because I didn't know that.
Yeah.
He said to him, he said we can get there by day.
I'm sure he did. I just didn't notice I was playing solitaire. I was browsing Twitter, Maybe I should...
Even if I'm going to shit on something, like, I'm going to give it, like, the chance, Just because the people that made the show don't care.
My intention upon watching the show was to do the same, to give it its due. That way I could comment intelligently and not just be, like, spouting things I heard. But I just get so fucking bored.
Watching it twice, because I had to watch it a second time with Rob, it was much better the first time. And then the second time I was like, oh my God, this is just dragging.
That's kind of because I have to turn it into my own show.
Yeah.
I have to entertain myself because they're not going to entertain me. So,
That's good. You can make your own fun. I should probably start doing that.